They said he was the wrong man to lead Apple. They said he'd destroy everything Steve built. Then Apple Maps launched, and critics said the proof was right there on screen. The President of the United States couldn't even remember his name. Tim Apple, he called him. Wall Street compared him to Steve Ballmer, the deputy who fumbled Microsoft's future after Gates. Congress accused him of selling out democracy for Chinese market access, and he said nothing. But none of those critics knew the real story of how Tim Cook actually got to Apple. He was vice president at Compaq, the biggest PC company on earth, earning a fortune. Apple was months from bankruptcy. Revenue had collapsed. The brand was shattered everywhere. He met Steve Jobs for 5 minutes and threw away every rational calculation he'd ever made. His friend said, "Stay at Compaq." His brain said, "Stay at Compaq." He went to Apple anyway. Within months, he closed factories, fired suppliers, and rebuilt Apple's entire manufacturing system. He bet billions on flash memory before anyone else understood it would power everything. Then he replaced Intel with chips. Apple designed itself, and competitors couldn't believe it worked. The FBI demanded a backdoor into every iPhone, and Tim Cook published a letter saying, "Absolutely not." Every morning at 3:30, his alarm goes off, and he reads 800 emails before breakfast. In 1996, doctors told him he had multiple sclerosis and his whole body was failing. It was a false alarm caused by heavy luggage, but it rewired how he saw everything. He became the first Fortune 500 CEO to come out as gay and called it God's greatest gift. Under his leadership, Apple became the first company worth $1 trillion, then $4 trillion. He built a subscription fortress worth $85 billion a year that nobody saw coming. But there was one thing even Tim Cook's supply chain genius hadn't solved, and that was Siri. Every product launch, every keynote, every decision measured against one impossible question: would Steve have done this? Today is his last WWDC as CEO, and he's betting everything on the biggest Siri overhaul ever. The man who wakes before dawn to control every variable is handing AI's biggest prize to his successor. Want more stories about the people shaping technology today? Subscribe to Who Matters Now, right here.